Module 3. Work and leisure. Listen to how this word is pronounced. It sounds like j. Leisure. Leisure means free time. Discuss. In your opinion, what do you think? What is important when choosing a career? When choosing a job? What is important? Well, I think what is important is that you choose a career that suits your abilities and interests. Suits your abilities, the things that you can do, and interests, the things that you enjoy doing. Are you happy with the amount of leisure time? The amount how much free time you have? If yes, why? If no, why not? I'm not happy. Why? Because I wish I had more. I have very little time for myself. I work a lot. 3a. Reading. A. Discuss. How much free time do you have? I only have few hours, not every day, no, every week, only few hours. What do you like doing in your free time? I enjoy watching sports contests like MMA matches, boxing, strongman sports. Also, I like spending time with my family. B. Read the texts A to D quickly. What topic do the four passages have in common? In common means they share the same characteristics. There is something in common between all these passages. Read with me. A. Saad, 16 years old. I'm what you call a bookworm. Bookworm is someone who likes reading a lot. I find nothing more entertaining, nothing more fun than staying at home and reading a good book. I read anything from adventure. Adventure is when you try something exciting, usually dangerous or unusual. To science fiction. Science fiction, imaginary development in science. If I start reading a book, I don't put it down until I finish it. My parents are constantly complaining. They're always complaining. They're unhappy. They tell me that I should stop, that I should balance between reading books and other activities, that I don't do anything else. But I have no intention of changing. I don't feel like I want to change. I've recently started writing and I hope to write a bestseller. I hope that I write a book that is sold more than all other books in the future. I also spend a lot of time in bookshops buying books. Last week, I accidentally found a book about famous writers. Since I started reading it, I've had the chance to learn that lots of writers had similar interests. They liked almost the same things I do. They had similar interests to mine when they were young, and it's nice to know that I'm not so out of the ordinary. I'm not unusual. No, I am usual. I am normal. B. James, 17 years old. My idea of fun is anything that's related to sports, anything that is connected to sports. I've always been sporty and athletic, fit, strong, and I am ready to try whatever will get my adrenaline going. Adrenaline is a chemical that your body produces when you are excited or angry. Unlike many people my age, I don't enjoy going out to cafes. I love doing things that keep me outdoors. I don't like staying at home. No, I like going out in the natural environment. I like going to parks, mountains, to the sea. I joined a rock climbing club. We try to get on top of mountains and things like that. About 3 years ago. almost 3 years ago, and I must admit, I must say that I've had a lot of fun. I've met lots of interesting people, and I've also been to a lot of interesting places. Besides this, I also find water sports great. I've been windsurfing for ages. This sport is called windsurfing for ages, for a very long time, and I've also recently started taking scuba diving lessons. Scuba diving is when you go underwater using some equipment like an air tank. C. Faisal, 18 years old. I'm really into surfing the net. I love surfing the net and playing strategy games that require thinking and planning on my computer. I've been playing computer games ever since from the day my father got me my first computer when I was 6. I was only 6 years old. Now I'm 18. I've been playing for 12 years now. When I'm not playing computer games, I tend to be out and about. I just go out and do the things that I usually do. My friends and I hang out at the local sports club. So, although I'm not so athletic, in spite of the fact that I'm not fit and strong, I do get some exercise. I'm also into hanging out at the local mall. The mall that is in the same area that I'm in, where my friends and I either go to a restaurant or to a cafe. D. Bob, 19 years old. I am very sociable. I like meeting people. Sociable. So I have lots of friends and I love meeting people. At the weekends, I usually play tennis with my friends. When I was 5, my father took me to the local tennis club, and since then I have never stopped playing. I've been playing for 14 years, since I was 5. I also love food, so I go to restaurants very often. On top of that, what is more, I'm a member of a local football team, and we play every once in a while. Every once in a while means every now and then, not always, sometimes. We have a lot of fun practicing, but it's hard work too. Since I joined the team, I've taken part. I've played in 3 matches, and I scored. When you score, you win a point for your team. I scored a few goals. It's not only fun, but also very rewarding, very satisfying. Makes you feel happy. So what is in common between the passages? They're all about teenagers who are telling us about things they enjoy doing in their free time. C. Read the texts A to D again and answer the questions 1 to 9 below. Write A, B, C, or D in the boxes. Before we answer, read the tip. When matching questions with short text, you scan each text. When you scan, you read it quickly and look for the specific information, not general, about the details mentioned in each question. Find the part of the text which correctly answers the question, and be careful. Don't choose a text just because the vocabulary or phrasing in the text is similar to that of the question. What does that mean? Don't choose A, B, or C just because you see the same words. Okay, I see interested activities, so I choose B. No, don't do that. You must understand what you are reading. Which teenager or teenagers mentions not being interested? He doesn't like activities done by people their age? It's B, James. Unlike many people my age, I am different. I like different things. Who mentions being interested only in outdoor activities? He doesn't like staying at home. That's B. I love doing things that keep me outdoors, not indoors, not at home. Who mentions doing only activities that keep them indoors? That's the bookworm. I find nothing more fun than staying at home and reading a book. Who mentions doing an activity their parents, father and mother, helped them begin? It's Faisal. I've been playing since my father got me my first computer. And D. Bob. My father took me to the local tennis club when I was 5. Who mentions doing an activity their parents are not happy about? Not happy, they are complaining. Constantly complaining. They don't like it. Who mentions doing an activity that made it possible for them to go to different places? That's James. I've also been to a lot of interesting places. Who mentions starting an activity at a very young age that they still do until today? 2 people. The first is Faisal. He said, I've been playing. Do you know the meaning of I've been playing? It means I started in the past when I was 6, and until today I keep playing games. Also, and since then, from that time when I was 5, from that time until now, I've never stopped playing. That's Bob. D. Match the highlighted words and phrases in the text with their meanings. These are the highlighted words. What do they mean? Bookworm, someone who likes reading a lot. F, someone who likes reading. Constantly, they always complain all the time. 3. Intention. I have no intention of changing. I have no plans for changing. Came across. I came across a book. I found it by chance. I didn't plan. I didn't know that I will find it. 5. Willing. I'm willing to try whatever will get my adrenaline going. I'm ready to try. Tend to. I tend to be out and about. I do something, usually or often. Every once in a while means not always. E. Sometimes. E. Discuss. In your opinion, which of these teenagers has the most interesting hobbies and why? What do you think, Saad, James, Faisal, or Bob? I'll go with Saad, and the reason is reading can be very rewarding. It can help broaden your mind and allow you to live the experiences of different authors, different people. You can live their lives through reading their books. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please share it with friends. I'll see you again next time, inshallah. Goodbye.